Remember how Hytale was like basically cancelled? And then we needed a superhero. Sloth, a random sloth is like, no, in slow motion. I can afford Hytale. How much you want for the thing? You can't just cancel it. No. And then he got it. And now we have Hytale. One person did it. You know, there's a saying called shoot yourself in the foot. So Riot went and did it. And it's like, we have a valuable asset. I don't know what to do with it. Let's just cancel it. Let's do something else. Let's not sell the asset that everyone wants. Supply and demand? What is that? That sounds like a bad business decision. And bang, shablam. That's a Riot employee right there. Losing the greatest opportunity. And we're going to talk about shit like this. Alright? We're going to talk about shit like this. Welcome to Shoot Yourself in the Foot tier list. Let's go, baby. See, again, people shoot themselves in the foot, but then someone can save the day, because it takes just one person to do it, because the other person happens to be stupid. That's what it takes. It's like, if you're making a horrible mistake, one person can save you. That's how funny it is. I can save so many people from themselves. Hytale goes into the A tier. Maybe we'll unlock S tier during this video. We'll find out. Well, I came out of Linux. I think in both cases, yeah, the Mint, very popular. I think in both cases, we shot ourselves in the foot. Okay? I will talk about Linux separately. But what's my experience with Linux? I think it had to be C. I think it gotta be like the competitor is not competitive enough, unfortunately. Maybe it's good for someone somewhere, but not me. I'm a programmer. I should know what the fuck I'm doing, but I have no idea. So even AI can't help me, so I'm sorry, dudes. AI probably will make a better operating system than this garbage. So he got completely shot after he shot himself in the foot. That's why he's sitting down. Like, pretty obvious, okay? But a much more important topic. Oh, the stinker that we fucking laughed at. Oh, shit. I mean, this is the literal definition of shooting yourself in the foot, releasing something people don't want and can't even afford. For fuck's sake, I can't even switch to Windows 11 with a click of a button. I have to do shenanigans. And unfortunately, I don't want to. I don't want to do shenanigans. I don't think that's gonna be doable anyways. I think Windows 11 just is a rich person now that you cannot talk to. Shot himself in the foot, and I don't even know how that's legal! How is that legal? Because, like, Windows 10 support is over now? How is that legal? There's no operating system left. It's over. We only had one, and we thought we will not have problems with it. How is this legal? How is this not operating across, like, the most important structures in a lot of businesses? Just running the world, and they just said, oh, I don't give a fuck, actually. No, you have your fucking 10-year support down the line. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing my thing now. I'm doing AI. This is ridiculous. This is still not S tier because it's literally illegal. It makes no fucking sense. I don't think people wrapped around their heads how illegal this is. How fucking monopolistic it is. Unbelievable. Like, you provided such a good service. We rely as humanity on Windows, and it's like, bam, slam, my foot is lost, in the wilderness, somewhere will never be found ever again. And I'm just like, are we fucked? Is it over? Is this it? Is this the end of the world of computers? We had a good run, I guess. I literally don't understand what's gonna be happening anymore. Do I need a Mac? Is it Mac time now? Are we gonna be dominated by Apple? Should I prepare my butt to get plugged? You know? Holy shit, I just buy a snack box and bam slam, I have everything I ever wanted. Oh shit, but I have to buy a monitor specifically. I get it. I have to pay a lot of money. It's also a luxurious fucking thing, but it's probably not gonna eat my balls off at random intervals, you know? This is my only escape now. And honestly, maybe I do want to feel like a rich person. So, Windows 11 and technically Linux, they take some L's right now. I don't even know who Linux is, but it's not doing very well if it haven't fucking convinced me to just switch from a burning building. So, I mean, it has the greatest opportunity right now, and it flops. And it's like, I will explain why Linux sucks, okay? But I treat it as a virus to my computer. It's worse than a computer virus. Oh, look, it comes with a token black guy. Where are we gonna go from here? Yes, Legends. Have you played Elder Scrolls? Have you played Skyrim? Oh, by the way, Oblivion Remastered shot itself in the foot so hard. Wow! Holy shit! Again, it might be my personal experience because I have a shitty computer and I can't afford to waste my money giving a fuck about computer stuff. And it's just like, wow, better graphics? How much do I pay for that? $1,000? What do I do just to get better graphics? Do I need that shit? What's the point? That's the point of remasters. Holy shit. My brain cannot comprehend anymore. The point of a plane is to be a flat piece of paper. Why does it fly? What is going on with the world? Why do you call it plane if it flies? What is going on? I feel the same way. It's like remaster, like you have new skills, make a new game that's based on Oblivion and all the landmarks, or just like pick up a game and just like build on top of it, integrate it with new systems, remaster, nothing new. New graphics that your computer cannot run. Wow, it's so much worse than the last Oblivion I played. What happened? So shoot yourself in the foot, and it's like, oh, more remasters are coming in, and no one's even saying a fucking word. No one's saying a word that they can't run the damn thing, that it fucking weighs 100 gigabytes. All of these things are concerning. And it's like, maybe you're just rich. Maybe you should just shut the fuck up and let me speak. Holy crap, man. Because rich people don't rule the world. Rich people will be like, well, I guess I use Windows 11 regardless. You know, that's what rich people will do. They're not actually making decisions. It's fucking weirdos, man. Detached from reality. They have their own cult. And I'll have to deal with it somehow. But anyways, Elder Scrolls Legends. What is that? Do you say? Elder Scrolls has a card game. Well, not anymore. It used to have a card game. Now it's just something that existed at some point in human history, you know? It's history. It's one of those staples of stop killing games. Wow. It's probably happened during the drama, so nobody even fucking talked about it. What a beautiful thing. So no, if you played Skyrim, you don't have your own card game as if you played Witcher 3. You would have Gwent. Oh, is that dead too? Let me ask AI. No, Gwent isn't dead, and if AI says it's not dead, that means it's less dead than the Elder Scrolls Legends. Pretty bad. We don't have our own Gwent anymore. I feel really bad, and as an Elder Scrolls fan, I feel like I was betrayed too many times now. Before Elder Scrolls 6, of course. What a fucking miserable life for an Elder Scrolls fan, isn't it? I thought Todd Howard was a fan of Hearthstone. He made a better Hearthstone, and we don't get to play it anymore. How does that make sense? Alright, let's find more shoot yourself in the foot moments. Oh, I know, we're gonna branch off every other card game. Shoots themselves in the foot quite a bit. With the biggest, most notable thing of, like, they try to be always online games. Every game is trying to be always online, so every game that died is also in the same category. Stop killing games, boys. Just fucking stop. That's the miserable fail. Alright? I mean, technically it's S tier, because it's unbelievable that everyone has the same problem of, like, but my game is always online, there's nothing I can do! Fucking what? I have to have a server all the time, everyone wants to play my game, and I cannot make it single player. What am I supposed to do anymore? The funny thing is, Elder Scrolls Legends had single player, very good content for single player, and people who wanted to just, like, casually enjoy it, they were able to casually enjoy it. It's not bad. It's not bad. But it's gone now. It's not worth it to keep it around even as a single player. I mean, okay. I guess I don't understand anything anymore. I don't understand business anymore. You know, someone tells you to do something and you shoot yourself in the foot because someone above you, a big CEO told you to shoot yourself in the foot. It's over now. It's only pain and suffering from here on out, isn't it? Oh shit, who runs these companies? Man, maybe shoot them, you know, maybe point a gun at them. You know, Luigi did it and we're all happy. We all celebrate that. No problem, dude. You're not gonna get in trouble, I swear. So yeah, Stop Killing Games is S tier. We gotta respect the fact that it makes no fucking sense. Alright, and yes, there's that pirate software guy who got in the way, but that's fine. He's just a contrarian. He doesn't fucking like you. He likes, you know, people who actually make sense. He's not gonna support big fucking AAA developers because they always have the power to shoot themselves in the foot, while indie developers don't quite have that luxury. So of course pirate software is gonna be like, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how to turn multiplayer games into single-player games. It's not gonna happen. That's all he said, by the way. That's all he said. And he got in trouble for it. So I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Internet kind of fucking sucks. It did shoot itself in the foot almost with every fucking drama imaginable. I'm gonna put it in the fucking, or society, you can say, but the internet, or the, let's say, Americans. That's right. Americans electing Trump. I didn't thought that was shoot himself in the foot, but, everything Americans doing right now, it's unavoidable. They're doomed, okay? Yes, the Russians, the people from UK shoot themselves in the foot, and then God knows who, because technically my list is over. China looking pretty good. I have to say Russia just probably will not exist anymore, so let's put that on the list. Let's put an entire country on a list. Alright? I don't even know if UK shot itself in the foot because it doesn't have big foot. It's quite a small foot. But if we're starting to fucking add countries on a list, that's all I know. Those are all geopolitics. It's over now. So is it worth splitting Americans into like an internet section? I don't care. They're all toxic garbage to me. And they have to be mentioned if I can mention them. I have to mention them for being toxic on the internet. Please explain yourself, because at some point, like, it makes no sense. You just call me bad and move on with your life, and it's like, did you do your job? Is that it? Is that our entire conversation? Me is bad? You don't like me? You hate my video? You hate whatever you just saw. I can't stand it. Why would algorithm recommend this video to me? How dare you? I'm fucking goblins, bro. Fucking pieces of shit. I genuinely will not feel bad. Whatever bad thing happens to them, I will always celebrate Americans getting hurt because they deserve it. I love it. For the first time, I'm free. American cries, I feel good. American dies, I will celebrate anyways. I don't care anymore about these motherfuckers. And that's pretty bad. That's called debt. Yeah. And only you get out of the debt if nobody's talking about it. So I will have my mouth about it. Big mouth for Americans. As big as I can. Alright? So, keep watching, bitch. If that's who you are. If that applies to you, keep watching. Or we have to mention the Mapper. Mapper is a fucking failure. That's right. He looks like that now. He upgraded himself into a fucking loser. Like, yes, I want to respect MatPat, but I can't. He shot himself in the foot. Alright, getting family, wrong. Not the correct move, MatPat. No family. Oh shit, now you're a busy man. Now you just have to fade into out of existence. Like fucking Vsauce or some fucking loser like that. It's just bad. But I don't want to leave you guys. Well, you don't have to. You can make any choice you can possibly make. Why you cry because you shot yourself in the foot and it hurts? Like, I don't understand, dude. I've built such a beautiful business, but I have to leave you. 'Cause I have family. Oh, fuck off, dude. He did a cool thing and turned himself into a girlfriend material, but I'm sorry, dude. C tier. Pretty bad. Pretty miserable. There's no Hytale for you. There's no FNAF level 2. The second generation of FNAF where you come back from the dead. It's over. You made such a big deal about it that it's 100% over. You're not necessary anymore. You're too old for this shit. Am I right? Oh, but I miss MatPat so much. He used to talk about YouTube, and now he talked about horror games, and then I fucking hated him. And I will hate him forever now. See, he literally left after his reputation was at 0. And then he's like, oh, oops, I gotta go. Gotta go, peed my pants. Gotta go, boom, kaboom. Shot himself in the foot. How are you gonna run, MatPat? How are you gonna run, Matt's dad? You're slow. You shot yourself in the foot. And it hurts. No. So that guy apparently was a loser this whole time. And it gets even stupider. when he has a website to tell people what he's up to. Like, cool. We saw you one time. That was cool. Defend the rights of gamers or something, you know? That's right. Fucking bullshit. Turn it around, okay? Heal your foot. I don't want to be hated by everyone on the internet just because I trash your reputation, but you deserve it. So what can I do? I have to call you out. Who else am I gonna talk about? Oh, wait, of course! Of the other YouTuber that did not have a family, but had a family reunion and just disappointed the rest of the world anyways. Of like, well, here's my brother back. What does that mean? We're gonna make skits for a tiny bit, a few skits, okay? And then we're gonna go back to stupid slop shit. That's right. I genuinely thought Smosh had a chance, but it didn't, and that's weird. What are those? What are those, bro? Holy shit. What the fuck is this?
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Make me sing.
I feel like
Yeah, twice a day, and
What is this shit?
judging them, like, would you judge, like, who would you judge being?
I would judge you. I don't want to watch slop. Find the best material and show it to the public. Don't just pretend that you're now a cult, a very well-paid cult. What the fuck is this? Smosh is so disrespectful, I have to put them in B tier. It's so insane to me that I had hopes and dreams, but rich people have their slop to feed. Oh shit, man, I was not ready for that, but fucking slop. Feed me, daddy. Oh man. I think you guys are also accountable now and you have to do something. I think your reputation is tanking too at the same time. Well, since Linux is up here, Ordinary Gamer has to also be up there, so I'm just saying. He recommended the damn thing so hard, and he has to pay the price of shooting himself in the foot recommending the Linux. Yeah. No thank you, daddy. He looks like this! Or, whoa! Whoa! Did you know he has trouble sleeping? What's that about? Probably because he never knows when Linux is gonna turn into a fucking big monster and eat all of his privacy. Uh-oh. Another honorable mention is H3H3, but he kind of just decayed over time. I don't give a fuck about that guy. Alright? He's just like, the special spice on top is to somehow invoke, iDubbbz to make a terrible video about you. But it worked on me. It worked. It exposed H3H3 for being the slop YouTuber that he is. And his response was a fucking clown noise. Holy shit. It's the response video that made me feel like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? You're begging a person to acknowledge that one thing and that changes the narrative somehow? I don't get it, dude. I don't understand. I'm upset about this one particular thing. I want this one particular thing. Yes, you said all these things and those things apply, but please, you didn't mention that one particular thing, and now you will see me cry. Don't you feel bad, iDubbbz? Don't you feel bad? And it's like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? You guys promoted this piece of trash, alright? And again, I have a problem with every American right now. They're all thinking Their reputation is falling apart, and their favorite YouTubers are fucking trash now. YouTube culture literally smells like feces. Smells like Giardia, my favorite new words. I wonder who invented this word, my friend, who used it the most often and had it in his mouth for so long. The taste of Giardia. Fascinating. Spicy. Smokes. I feel like Mask right now. Whoa! Giardia gives me brain damage. And people trying to, get him in trouble with the authorities so he stops doing stupid shit. Oh no! That's my biggest problem! People getting me in trouble for the things I say, people keeping me accountable. That's impossible! How dare they? Ah! Crybaby, crybaby! Just never stops crying. Oh, so much power I have with my fucking shitty podcast, Slopcast. Oh, wow. That I had to translate from 6 hours into 1 hour, and that 1 hour contains iDubbbz is this and iDubbbz is that and name calling, because that makes me so much better. Because I called him names. iDubbbz is this and that for saying this. How dare he, man? That's the shit that I had to survive through. This drama was fucking garbage to just expose this piece of shit for what he is. And now, enjoy your pathetic fucking lawsuit adventures. I don't know. You found the bad guys. Sure. I don't give a fuck, man. Oh, am I anti-Semite? Oh, does he have a magical shield as well? Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, dude. I'll take a break. Thank you very much. I know. Talking about music. Rewind. Oh, the shoot in a foot. Oh, apocalypse, bro. Fucking apocalypse. It's definitely A tier, if not S tier. Because not only Rewind shoot itself in a foot, but anyone who touched it also did the same thing. Because it's so dead. Neither Mr. Beast nor PewDiePie could have saved it, and now there's some fucking random guy trying to save Rewind, but he's American, so he's gonna get a fucking L anyways from me. Alright? I will dunk that shit right in his face for even trying. Alright? Because I feel like we can do better, but okay. Rewind. Not only Rewind is no longer with us and died from COVID, of all things. Oh my goodness, died from COVID. And Mr. Beast was like, let me declare the death of Rewind. Whatever Mr. Beast touched dies. Immediately, you can tell. Alright, he's very good at it. But YouTube actually literally got rid of their rewinds. You're literally not gonna find it during the YouTube rewind search. They're kind of re-uploaded somewhere else. They have like their new channel for it. Somehow, it just doesn't really exist, but it exists. I don't know what's going on anymore. YouTube Rewind just turned into a pile of dog shit that also evaporated. Man, what happened? What are you guys doing? Just at least have the old rewinds, I don't know. But no one can handle it. No one can handle just like a little bit of like trendy shit. Trendy, sparkly shit. Not a single YouTuber touched it. Nobody tried to do it ever since. I've watched the whole thing. It's unbelievable. YouTube culture itself, just the entire culture of YouTube is dead. Oh, there is something even worse than Rewind. The YouTube Shorts. If you have lived through the apocalypse of YouTube Shorts and had to deal with it, you understand. If you haven't dealt with it, you don't understand. It's very bad. But the worst thing, you can still see the remnants lingering around. How Shorts YouTubers are also just as popular as like regular YouTubers, but nobody knows who those guys are. They're just like, they have numbers now and they are meaningless. They're kind of destroying the ecosystem of YouTube. And to this day, right? I think like Shorts was like completely meaningless to the platform. What was the point of doing what TikTok is doing just for the sake of doing it? You could have fucking come up with your own features. You had all these videos, you can turn them into like little shorts where you can just jump from one popular video to the other. I don't know. You could have done so much cooler stuff instead of just like, hey guys, do you want to upload short content? Do it on our platform. Our platform is politically correct. You know? What the fuck are you talking about? Get out of here. That's ridiculous. And for the longest of time, like 3 years, the UI of Shorts was horrendous, disturbing, and potentially it's still really bad to this day. Still nonsensical to this day. I stopped using it because it's useless to me. What the fuck is that? I just got rid of it using like fucking unhook features, some extensions basically. I just try to get rid of that shit. YouTube just made the most brain-dead decision of all time. Not only that, they also got rid of the names and turn it into handles. That's right. I still remember the day that it happened. I want to have my beautiful emoji, my beautiful name. People should be able to see it. Instead, they see this. They see this garbage. No! I want to do this. What the fuck? What is this decision, man? And a lot of people's handles look ugly as fuck, man. So yeah, YouTube has been ruining itself for a very long time now. They never recover from COVID. It just makes them do stupid decisions the whole way through. Not to mention that they also, removed dislikes. That's actually a very smart decision, by the way. Remove dislikes. You're the asshole. You're the asshole, dude. Not the other way around. Dislikes are not for good people. We don't need dislikes. As a good person, I can tell you, you're not on the right side of history with those fucking dislike buttons. Get out of here. You're becoming sheeple. You're becoming fucking insane. You're trying to manipulate the world with numbers, and that's all you have. Because that's all you have. You can just click a certain button a certain amount of times. You know, use me as a dislike button. I've seen that comment before as well. Like, there's some fucking retards out there who want to click button and feel superior for doing so. You did nothing. You accomplished nothing. You're producing nothing. Let me have my dislike buttons disabled. It's over. I can actually see the reason why. But another honorable mention is just subscribe button turning to nothing. I mean, what? Why did that lose color? Wasn't that like another staple, another YouTube staple thing? Like, that's what makes it memorable. That's what makes it important. Subscribe button used to be visible of all things. And now it's just gray nothing. What the hell? What was that about? What is this decision supposed to do? Are you fucking kidding me? You see this color over there? That one. That one, bro. I could try to leech, but I gotta be more creative than that, obviously. I would never say Sniper Wolf ruined their career, but Jack's films, absolutely. He kind of exposed himself. You know, he exposed himself for criticism. Right now, Americans don't want to hear it. All right, the popular side is the winner side, and if you do anything different than that, then you're just wrong. But unfortunately, what happens in every drama, both sides open up to criticism. And I don't think Jack's films can take it. I think he's cooked. The moment criticism actually arrives, Jack's films will sit down like a little boy and eat a hot meal every morning. A hot meal, bro. Holy shit. I don't know if it's gonna stop after a year of hot meals. He's gonna have a lot of things to do if he wants to uphold his reputation. This little boy, you know?
Hello, Pizza Hut. Watch this. I'm a registered sex offender. Watch this, though.
Oh, that's not shooting yourself in the foot, isn't it? That's just a joke.
Hello, Taco Bell. I'm a registered sex offender.
Aww. Guys, that was a joke. That was not actually him being sex offender and being proud of that. This can't be true. You would take it literally anyway, so you would look at it as a joke. But Sniper Wolf is different sex than him, so it all adds up, kind of, you know? And for Sniper Wolf, it did smell like sexism. Sex offender. And he did register himself very, very much using drama. I think that checks out. I think his meme is memeing. Also, he just kind of he thought his main channel is like more luxurious than what he can afford anymore, so he started posting on this shitty channel, and good riddance, to be honest. He's a very honest man. Very honest man. I do remember Unity doing something stupid, so I'll just honorable mention. I don't really care. Doesn't matter. This whole ecosystem doesn't matter. Like, the gaming ecosystem doesn't matter to me. Unity, I use Unity, and I don't care. Because I'm doing my own personal tiny thing. They're not going to steal it from me. I can port it to anything imaginable, but at the same time, of course I'll share profits. I'm not making any monies. Don't worry about it. But something people were talking about, like how profits make no sense whatsoever. How the deal just like completely insane. And honestly, probably can just defend yourself at court when Unity asks for cashy. Get the fuck out of here. Get your dirty paws off my profits, Unity, okay? Or I will port myself. Alright, you better enjoy the luxury of like, wow, this man has invented new graphics. I have to uphold his existence before it's too late. Pathetic Unity, you're not gonna stop me. Alright, Unreal Engine, obviously. Fucking stinks ass. It had its own, little drama. There was like Pokemon drama, but I don't care. It's just a honorable mention, but no, not even that. Like, you guys are idiots. Alright, Pokemon not good enough graphics. Oh no. So sad. Probably someone should be making graphics engine. Oh wait, that's me. And you don't give a fuck. So you don't give a fuck about Pokemon graphics if you don't give a fuck about me. Alright? So Unreal Engine had the Borderlands 4 drama, where Borderlands potentially runs worse than the third installment and the second installment, and it's like, what? What, did you port it into a different engine? And now it sucks? Is that what happened? Oh boy. Unreal Engine is quite a stinker after all, and should kind of share the stench with Oblivion Remastered because that's what they did. All right, I'm gonna give Linux more space to do its thing. All right, I don't think Jackson can't recover from his shit. So this is where we at right now. Can we find more? Well, I do play Hearthstone. And that, let me tell you something. The entire card game industry fucking stinks ass. Just like Hearthstone. Alright. So, my favorite game. I mean, if Hytale is up there, Hearthstone is pretty much up there too. My favorite game. Look at all these minutes that I spend playing Hearthstone. Look at all these. That's a big number. That's a lot of minutes. I track all this data. Just to tell you guys, the game shoots itself in the foot whenever it feels like it. Because it's just bored of like, I don't feel anything. Boom. Shoot itself in the foot over and over again. How does it do that? Let me tell you something. First of all, it boosted board clears. So everything you summon on the board. Okay, we're talking about card game, okay? You have to know about card games. Fuck. The first thing they did is boosted board clears. And everything gets wiped. It's like, oh, nothing matters. I play cards and they get wiped. They didn't stop there. Then they said, oh, I need super legendaries. And then we had the most broken-ass cards that are in every single deck. Okay, that's bad too. Well, you can't clear the super legendaries if they have tons of stats, I guess. So was that a response to the board clears? And now, oh my god, the super legendaries are so strong, who can defeat them? Now it's just like stats. They're just big stats. Not effects. Effects don't do anything anymore. Hearthstone literally returned to Stone Age. Stone Age, where stats matter. But that's all that happens, just stats. Just drop number on the board and win game. I mean, I'm a smart man, but Hearthstone wasn't that stupid before. We just play cards. Play big card. And win game because of card. That's weird, man. Just to get you hooked, I have to get that Hearthstone gameplay. Imbue, blah, blah, blah. Show deck has 70% win rate.
Doing my wild climb.
This card clears the board. That card clears the board. This card clears the board. This card, I think, fills the board. How cool is that? They're doing all the mentioned 3 things, which is boosting board clears, boosting super legendaries, boosting the stats of everything to where the effects don't matter anymore. There's no juicy effects anymore. The juiciest thing is basically Divine Shield, where minions fight each other and one of them doesn't take damage during the battle one time. But it's like, what the fuck? The game is literally degenerating. The game has been alive for 10 years. It has the entire cult following, basically. And it's actually degenerating and getting worse and losing a lot of game modes. It's not experimenting. It's not doing anything special. It's so stupid. But the funny thing is, it's alive because everything else around it, it's even more dead. The other card games are even more of a failures because of the same thing. There are live service games, apparently, and if you either stop updating it with new content, or you shut down your servers just because they're not profitable anymore, they're useless. I mean, either case is just like gonna sort of kill the game. It will make people feel bad, but I don't care. I just want at least the game to exist. And Hearthstone basically has no competitors. So it's free to shoot itself in the foot over and over again. Obviously, recommended content is not gonna show you anything bad about it. But after I investigated, because I go balls deep into this community, I see other creators also shoot themselves in the foot. They just don't know how to fix the game. We don't go into the correct direction to make the game better. It just keeps getting worse. And there is no hope. The entire card game community is going into the dumpster. He's being fed slop, and they sort of accept it in their own little way, you know. Just by being wrong, they accept it because they can't fix the situation. They can't scream that they don't like the slop, that cards should get adjusted for once because they're too strong. Not like after all the power creep, after all this time that they print all this broken shit into the game that has to be broken every single year, it has to be stronger. After all of this stuff, we still don't care about nerfing the cards, adjusting their numbers, even though that they get even bigger and bigger. We don't care about that one thing that fixes the game. Doesn't matter. There was even a point in time where we didn't get any nerfs. Just because an influencer was happy. Just because like it seemed like a healthy meta. And it's like, what? There was never a healthy meta. So it's very difficult to put you guys into perspective how bullshit this game is. How over 10 years, now it's 11 years, it has not improved very much. It just has new content, and that's what gets people hooked. And definitely has a list of controversies. People would point out that the gacha $160 pet is when Hearthstone shoot themselves in the foot. But again, Americans, I'm sorry, bro, Americans, they don't understand. They literally don't understand anything below this. All right, this they can potentially understand. Anything below America, they have no idea. They're just too stupid to fucking understand what is being told to them. So the Hearthstone has been shooting itself in the foot to feel something, has been printing stronger cards to feel something. And in fact, this addiction actually trickled down onto this fucking idiot, another influencer, saying that, man, Hearthstone should just shoot itself in the foot harder, print even more powerful cards, so we can build decks around those cards. What are you guys doing? Why are these, like, quests that have been printed are so weak? Man, I want to play new decks, at least, you know? At least. So, bro already accepted shoot yourself in the foot strategy. At this point, we're just giving up like that. Like that badly. There was one more thing that's on my list. I mean, in general, like, welcome to capitalism, welcome to freedom. You can do whatever you want. And most people choose to do mistakes. That's right. So everything around me is people shooting themselves in the foot. My parents, my friends, my neighbors. Anything you can think of, my friends. Anything you can think of. My classmates. Every single person, bro. The level of failures, potentially even greater but its proximity to me, it's personal, right? It's not really applicable until everything untangles itself. And by the way, when it comes to Hearthstone, I would run away from this game far away because I know how it feels like to play a real card game where it actually respects the power level again. To return to the normality. Holy shit, man. What a freak. In comparison to everything else, Hearthstone is an absolute freak. Absolute Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. I guess, yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh can be honorably mentioned. It's basically gone. It's basically wasted. Also has a very similar disease of, like, it's trying to feel something, but then adds too much text on the cards. Just has terrible principles of how to make the game interesting and how to sell cards anymore. I mean, holy shit. It just looks bad. Yeah, there's probably more interesting stuff happening in Hearthstone history as a memory rather than what you can do now. Like, there's probably a lot less exciting. Because back in the day, we used to play cards as a combo pieces, not as like a fucking stat bombs. It's nasty, dude. All you need to know is that the best card game is a stinker now. And we're waiting for the Generation 3 to come out at this point. Which maybe I'm just responsible for to fix all of these things. Every single one of these things I have to fix. Alright. I can only do so much as a broke-ass one guy who is also receiving hatred. Because that's useful. Alright, for the last segment, I had to consult the mighty TikTok. I think I can bundle them together, funny enough. Obviously, as big of failures they are, shooting themselves in the foot for a reason, apparently. They are extremely successful because that's what they need to do, apparently. They sometimes have to break themselves in the process. But we celebrate their failures. The Tanacon and Jake Paul getting punched in the face. Uh-oh. You know, I would not disagree if Logan Paul goes to jail. I want to see that. I want to see narcissists getting consequences, realizing that they have been shooting themselves in the foot this whole time. You know, that would be very satisfying. The honorable mention would be the recent thing that I've seen is Vitaly. I don't give a fuck about this guy, but it kind of shows that people want to give consequences to narcissists more and more. And maybe that means that neither Paul brothers will be outside of this list. There's always like this controversy with past YouTubers. Right now I'm interested in Sunny V2's story. And maybe I can manufacture some bullshit about it to make Americans angry again. Why is he not uploading anything? What's going on? Everyone's panicking. But this is a part of a much bigger trend of not explaining anything to your audience. If you're going through a rough patch, maybe it's a nice thing to do to not make people worried. Oh, I know, there's a special little thing that I observe on TikTok. Alright, Angry Joe, hit it. You got this one. Is that blue?
What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that fun? Is that what I think it? Is that what I think it is? Is that fucking blue? Is that fucking blue? What is this? What is this shit? What do we get? What is this? Is that blue? Is that fucking blue? This is fucking blue. You're giving me a gun that's painted blue and
We have blue, boys! And not even that. We have the red version. Oh my god, but that was not good enough. It was not creative enough. We have to become blue. But what about more? What about Ultra Instinct Goku, the white boy? This used to be a meme. I used to watch shit like this in the corner of my screen of like all these hair color changes that were done by like fanboys. You know, they're just like, what's gonna be the next hair color? What? What are you talking about? Saiyan 4 was like so cool, man. It's a cool transformation. It's deserved. And all of a sudden, we had to shoot yourself in the foot because money. Cha-ching. Uh-oh. Fucking greed. Well, it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty fucking disgusting to see it. I don't see anything meaningful about it. You know, the animations got improved, the fight scenes are better, but the story never resets to anything meaningful. They're just milking it, and it's miserable to watch. I guess it's worth mentioning that AI is a little bit of a miserable inconvenience in many, many ways. Increasing prices, it seems. Oh, shit. And doing other nasty things, alright? AI is definitely shooting itself in the foot because it's not showing good results, doesn't it? It's not claiming good reputation, it's just actually quite a nuisance for society. And makes everything fake and made out of AI. This video was made out of AI, obviously. You know, what else is it made out of? I'll tell you what the biggest fail is. Alright, the biggest shoot yourself in the foot. Euclidean. Alright, it's huge. Knowing what I know now, and how good technology that I have is, alright? And this is still garbage. This is still unoptimized garbage. Alright? And I wish I hadn't had Microsoft problems. But it's amazing as it is. It's already amazing. And it's a Euclidean-inspired technology, bro. That transcends beyond polygons. You must understand. But I've seen so much misery and so much pain, so much suffering, just because we didn't get a better rendering system. You know, you have to make everything out of polygons, and it takes time, it takes so much effort. It's so complicated. I can't wrap my head around it. UE wrap, my friends. UE wrap my head around it. I mean, even quaternions, I have talked about it as like the greatest fail in programming. But damn, Euclidean? This is the thing that I'm also trying to fix. History, basically. Because I can't believe it. I can't believe how much people have to suffer. Their storage has to suffer. We have to rely on just set few companies. We have to, like, have all this Unreal Engine drama. I think the roots are so deep of this, we're gonna be shocked. But at the same time, I'm still in the fucking dumpster. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about anything that comes out of my mouth, my friends. So again, there's a room for flips. And a few adjustments can happen, basically. But whatever. That's my best take on all the miserable failures that people cause to themselves for making bad decisions. Alright. Maybe you want to put beast games in here, but I don't know. I don't care. until Mr. Beast gets a full-blown downfall. Euclidean did get a downfall. It basically disappeared from visibility. It's there. It's functioning. We don't know how much of it remains. It's still better than anything else we ever had. And it could have been a very nice competitor to Nano of Unreal Engine. But Nanite, basically, right? It's crazy to me. The guy was so capable and yet flopped so miserable into another pot of greed, basically. Never revealed his technology, and we never got away from the polygons, which were rightfully criticized. So now that one thing is also my responsibility, to try and fix the stupid people's decisions, basically. Being so close to defeating polygons and shooting yourself in the foot, that's like the most dishonored action you can make. Freeing humanity from suffering, and you fail so easily? I can't believe this, bro. What a disgrace. But anyways, let's see what happens. Into the future. See you guys next time. I hope you had some laughs. This wasn't very funny.